So I bought the Sony FX2, and there are 5 reasons why I did. Maybe 6, maybe 7. But the first reason why I got the Sony FX2 is because nobody wanted it. Like when this camera was announced, people were so upset that it wasn't the Sony FX3 Mark II. Instead, they got a A7 IV housed in an FX3 body. People were so angry. And for that reason alone, the fact that nobody wanted this camera made me want to get this camera even more. That's kind of a dumb reason to get a camera, but I'm weird like that. I like weird things. This is a weird camera, kind of like why I got the orange iPhone 17 Pro. It's a weird color. It looks so weird, but I dig it. But that is legit the #1 reason why I got the Sony FX2 is because nobody wanted it. The truth is, it's a very practical camera, and even though it's pretty much an A7 IV in an FX3 body, it's a very capable camera to do pretty much anything from content creation to professional client work. And I could have gotten the Lumix S1 Mark II or the Nikon ZR. I played with both of those cameras, and both of those cameras are far better than the FX2. But it kind of leads to the second reason why I got this camera, and that's because of the E-mount system. There's like, what, 70, 80 native Sony lenses out right now, and a bunch more with third-party lenses like Sigma and Tamron. But with the E-mount system, you have a plethora of lenses to choose from. And for me as a filmmaker and photographer, owning lenses is far more important than camera bodies. Like camera bodies come and go, but lenses, like they're forever. Like if you take care of them, like they last forever. And on my FX2 is an awesome E-mount lens, and that's the Tamron 16-30. This lens is awesome. It's such a great wide-angle zoom lens. I mean, I kind of like it more than the Sony 16-35 G Master Mark II. I mean, it's not as sharp, but I love the size, I love how compact it is, and I feel like it's such a great pairing to the FX2. And so yeah, the whole E-mount system is a huge reason why I got the FX2. I was like this close to getting the Lumix S1 too, because OpenGate's pretty awesome. It's just the E-mount system, like that's pretty important to me. The third reason why I got the FX2 is because of all the internal features that are actually quite important to me and features that I use quite often. For one, crop mode. I use crop mode all the time. Like it's such a helpful way to extend the reach of your shot. Like it's definitely helpful whenever I want to get a tighter shot of my son playing soccer or getting moon shots. So for me, crop mode is very important to me. I didn't have crop mode when I had the A7S III, and there definitely wasn't crop mode in the FX3, but the fact that I can use crop mode on the FX2, love it. And number 2, the AI processor. Like I use the AI features in that processor probably more than most people, especially with auto framing. And when you use that feature, the camera can basically track and follow you and zoom at the same time, which is so helpful, especially if you film stuff all by yourself. Like I don't know why people don't use auto framing. Like it's such a helpful feature.
Okay, demo time. Now, why would I want AI features in a cinema camera? Well, Bob, because it's cool. All right, so I'm gonna give a demo of one of my favorite AI features, and that's auto framing. Basically, what that does is that the camera will track and follow me in the frame automatically. No one behind the camera. This is the camera doing it all by itself. Like how cool is that?
And of course the improved autofocus performance with the AI processor, that's pretty important to me. And so yeah, the fact that I get to use crop mode and utilize the AI processor in the FX2, huge reason why I got the camera. Reason number 4, anamorphic lenses, baby. Check this out. Boom! Hold on. Look at this sweet collection of Blazar anamorphic lenses I just got. Like, so excited to use these. But that's another reason why I wanted to get the FX2 is because you can de-squeeze your anamorphic footage natively in camera. And when you bring that footage into post, you don't have to crop in at all. That is so cool. Also, I'm a very lazy person, and so the less steps that I can do to edit my videos, then I'll take less steps. And also, the anamorphic lenses I got are the Blazar Mantis, and even though this is a 1.33x anamorphic lens, it makes your footage look like a 2x anamorphic lens. Like, it's so perfect for the FX2. And so yeah, a huge reason why I got the FX2 is because I want to start using anamorphic lenses. That's like $5 right there, crazy. All right, what number are we at? Reason number 5? Reason number 5. The 5th reason why I got the FX2 is because it's a great backup camera for videos and photos. Like my main camera is the Sony Alpha 1 Mark II. That's it, one camera. And for me, someone who's very accident prone, like what if something bad happened to my camera? Like what if I accidentally drop it? That's what happened to my A7R V. I put it on a flimsy tripod on a flimsy table during tornado season, and it fell. Ugh, I suck. And so having a backup camera is just a great idea. And yes, I know the FX2 is a video first camera, but pretty cool that you can still capture high-res photos. Reason number 6, I needed a new camera specifically for my new production company. Yes, I know, I'm actually starting a production company. Finally, I've been talking about it for many, many years, but I wanted a dedicated camera for my new production company, and I feel like the FX2 is just perfect. Like, it's a baseline cinema camera, but it's still a cinema camera. And with that, you get all the accoutrements of a cinema camera, like similar colors to the Sony Venice cameras, S-Log3, 1/4-20 mounts all around the camera, so you don't have to attach a cage on it, so a very minimal setup. You got this EVF, which is so helpful. Like, I use the EVF all the time. Like, the screen sucks. It's one of the worst screens that Sony's ever made, but the EVF rocks. And of course, you got the fan, no overheating. So for client work and for my new production company, the FX2 just fits the bill. And finally, reason number 7 why I got the Sony FX2 is because of the price. Like, this camera sits just under $3,000, and for any camera body under $3,000, I feel like it's a pretty fair price. Like, if you wanted an FX3, you gotta shell out $4,000, and that's a pretty penny. But for those of you that want a full frame baseline cinema camera, the FX2 is it. Like, the FX30 is cool and cheaper, but you know, I prefer full frame camera bodies. And the FX3 or the FX3A is like way more expensive now thanks to tariffs. And so pretty much all camera gear has gotten way more expensive this year, but still sitting just under $3,000, I feel like the FX2 is priced very fairly, especially if you plan to use this camera for content creation and professional client work. I think at launch it was like even cheaper. It was like $2,500 or something like that. Freaking tariffs. But those are all the reasons why I got the Sony FX2, and I have been loving this camera ever since I got it. You may think I'm weird, that's totally cool, but I like weird things. Also, check out my camera bag. Like, it is actually complete now. I mean, other than my Sony Alpha 1 Mark II, which sits right over here, I got everything you need to film pretty much anything. Check it out. Look at it. Look how organized this is. Should probably make a video about this bag. All right, gotta go. Bye.